ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Ruth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Mike Schmidt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in once again, Stan Musial, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. The 1-2. On the move is Trout from first. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Popped him up. Gehrig in foul ground, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. But a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Murray scoops it up, the tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. First offering on its way. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mario Peralta. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Realmuto has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Ready now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. This is pulled into right. Griffey Jr. is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Ready for another chance? Eddie Murray comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Schmidt's got to get rid of it. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. In there at the knees, strike one. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way. Yeah. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
1-1's the count.
Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So we're all tied up following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. The 0-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Now Cole's delivery 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Line drive base hit. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor takes it in. And that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Musial is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
That's ball
and
2.
they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Mario Peralta. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Lays off 1-0. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's popped up out towards short right field. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Stepping up now, Clayton Kershaw. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Joe Morgan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And it's fouled away. A weak chopper up the line. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Roberto Ozuna enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Musial arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Eddie Murray. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, no. Nobody on. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Mike Schmidt. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base.
Schmidt now out to left field. This one's well hit. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. At the plate, Stan Musial. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2-1, here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing. And the home plate. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Frank Thomas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit hard to third. Schmidt's got it. And quickly, there are two away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rogers Hornsby. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Britton pauses. 0-1 on its way. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
1 ball.
This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
That ball's foul.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Popped him up. Murray in foul ground. And that retires the side. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So digging in now, Mario Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on a line. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Yasmani Grandal will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball, that's in.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Popped him up. Arenado has a play. Oh, no, he dropped it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bellinger's in pursuit. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is swung on and missed. And, boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Big swing at the 2-0 slurve, and he comes up empty. It's 2-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitch.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Trout looks up. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Striding in, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Schmidt. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Stan Musial. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2000. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Arenado moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
D-Rod.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to short. Wagner comes up with it. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 6-5 now. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Ruth moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Uranus and Los Angeles. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Here's Nolan Arenado. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, no, he muffed it. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Over to Bell for the double play. So bases are empty here with two gone. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Hannes Wagner, lined hard to center field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to... Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Time!
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and chain.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. In now, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Flaherty is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
And that misses 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike two.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. So striding in, Rogers Hornsby, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Hannes Wagner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. The 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. Throw over to third here.
No,
and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Gwynn at third. Trout stands at second. No outs. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his right. 1 out. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he, his ball gets down, let's see if they try to score. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Settling in now, Pudge Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back, and he can't field it cleanly. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Joe Morgan. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to left. Ruth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Now in the box, Lou Gehrig. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Grounded softly down the line toward first.
Nope, that's foul.
But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Into the box now, Jim Palmer. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Hey, man, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I get it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Tony Gwynn. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
No strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Digging in, Mike Trout. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him! Standing in, Nolan Arenado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Fastball well outside.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. And he's safe.
He beat the throw.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the box, Rogers Hornsby as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hard hit toward the hole. Bellinger fields cleanly. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Bellinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, Hannes Wagner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pops this one up, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And he's in there safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Outside.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pudge Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Griffey Jr. is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. Ready now, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1. After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1 to Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, one away. Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Line drive to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here now's the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him. Bases are empty, one man out.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. Ready for another chance? Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Junior. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Jim Palmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And he lays off for ball one. Ground ball left side. Arenado has it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That tails back over, strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Hannes Wagner, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bellinger has it, and it's a quick out number 1. So stepping in, Babe Ruth. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
That ball is absolutely crushed. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here, and this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
Ball.
Inside and
1
high
ball,
with
2
that
strikes,
one.
Jeff.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hit softly down the line at first. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Realmuto's running. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the run will score all the way from first. So coming to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jim Palmer. He started out the first pitch coming from Wainwright. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. That ball is absolutely crushed. Digging in now, Rogers Hornsby. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. This is line to left. Ruth has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a high chopper. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Jay Buhner is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wayne. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Steven Strasburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Lindor ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, Honus Wagner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has to hurry. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Babe Ruth. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Arenado shading to his right. And that's the third out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. Griffey Jr. is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
No, he's safe.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel
1-0.
Cabrera. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout looks up.